All right, going in on this one regarding the female rapper Nicki Minaj and her now aligning herself, interestingly, with the Trump administration. That's a bit strange. From big booty to big politics, it seems. I think there's more to it than this, and we'll touch on that later. Yes, it will get a bit ratchet on here and a bit ghetto on here later. But hey, it is what it is. So without further ado, let's just go straight in on this, and I'll give you my usual commentary afterwards. The Guardian newspaper. Nicki Minaj to spotlight plight of Nigerian Christians in UN speech arranged by White House. There you go. Rapper to give speech on Tuesday after supporting Trump's post condemning Nigerian government. Okay, we'll touch on a little something before I go into my own commentary in a bit. The US-based Trinidadian rapper Nicki Minaj will work alongside the White House to highlight claims of Christian persecution in Nigeria. Minaj is expected to deliver a speech at the UN headquarters in New York on Tuesday, according to a Time journalist who first posted about the collaboration on Sunday, adding that it was arranged by Alan Bruskowitz, an advisor of Donald Trump. According to the ex-Twitter post, the US ambassador for the UN, Michael Waltz, confirmed the plan, describing Minaj as not only arguably the greatest female recording artist, but a principled individual who refused to remain silent in the face of injustice. Okay, we'll stick a pin there for later. That'd be a good starting point. I'm grateful she's leveraging her massive platform to spotlight the atrocities against Christians in Nigeria, and I look forward to standing with her as we discuss the steps the president and his administration are taking to end the persecution of our Christian brothers and sisters, he added. Okay. We'll look at that. We'll look at that a little bit as well. Minaj later confirmed the collaboration, writing, "Ambassador, I'm so grateful to be entrusted with the opportunity of this magnitude." I don't think she wrote that. Ambassador, I'm so grateful to be entrusted with the opportunity of this magnitude. I do not take it for granted. It means more than you know. Okay. Referring to her fan base, known as the Barbs, she continued, "The Barbs and I will never stand down in the face of injustice. We've just been given our influence by God. There must be a bigger purpose." Okay. The article goes on. Yep. Let me summarize. Minaj's collaboration with the White House comes just days after she publicly supported a Truth Social post from the US president where he condemned Nigeria's failure to prevent attacks on Christians. And in his statements, Trump has not made any mention of any violence against Muslims who may have been targeted by the extremist religious groups, including Boko Haram. In response to Trump's comments earlier this month, Minaj wrote on X, "Reading this made me feel a deep sense of gratitude. We live in a country where we can freely worship God. Thank you to the president and his team for taking this seriously. God bless every persecuted Christian." Okay, so it's interesting why Minaj just suddenly jumped on this Trump bandwagon all of a sudden. You know, just to summarize back on this post, yeah, she refuses to remain silent in the face of injustice. Okay. How about her partner's previous escapades? All we hear is foul mouth rantings on Twitter regarding that, defending the man. You know, that'd be her partner. Or how about her, well, one of her siblings is known to have been imprisoned for something which is not so good, which I cannot repeat on here. Okay? Talking about Christian brothers and sisters. Okay? Talking about standing in the face of, you know, adversity as a Christian. Nicki Minaj does twerking, talking slackness on the mic, rapping about slackness, having a degrading culture, and having not only a brother but a partner that is carried out some heinous crimes, and we're talking about Christianity here now. I think this is interesting. This is very interesting. And again, only you all can do this. You know, as I said in the previous video, Black Court, you say anything. So you said it. And there's no repercussions, there's no backlash. Well, I'm a fan of Nicki and I like Nicki. She said it. It's true, Christians, persecuted. Come on. Then they'll deflect and talk about how, well, they'll deflect to talk about how the focus is on Palestine and not Nigeria, which is true. But when I say deflect, they're using that as a tool to justify their support for Nicki Minaj. That's what I mean. Okay? I mean, who's getting what out of this? The Trump administration are getting A, credibility on the street, B, there'll be less of a stigma of them having to be seen as, dare I say it, racist, because many people call Trump a racist. So if he's that much of a racist, what is he doing aligning himself with Nicki Minaj of this world? Okay? And what does she get out of it? Well, let's get on to that. I found an interesting post regarding this on Facebook. This is a good one. People are actually being surprised at Nicki being Maga. She defended Jesse Nelson for blackfishing. She's the same one who was doing songs with 6ix9ine, whatever his name is, that little foolish guy. And the same one married to a socks offender, a New York socks offender. And her brother is too. Okay. Why does this surprise anybody? Brother is a rapist. Husband is a rapist. And she's going to speak on behalf of a rapist. Wow. Jeez, that's good. I hope this is a wake-up call to the black community to show that most black celebrities don't care about other black people. Yet black folks are still going to listen to the music and go to their concerts and worship them, correct? Do you see my video on Black Court about that? Still worship, and black celebrities don't even do anything for the black community. That's true. Black celebrities don't care about who they support. Exactly. Also, most celebrities don't care about their fans in general. The reason I mention the black community is because the majority of Nicki's fans are black people. Boom. Now that's a strong post. That's a really good post. That's a good one. Another comment. Nicki has been a Republican and mentions it in her music for years. I don't know why you guys are surprised. Oh wait, it's because nobody was concerned about anybody's stance until Trump took office. Okay, another one. Glad she shows a side of common sense. Okay. Okay. Imagine joining a cult where 90% of the members hate you because of the colour of your skin. Precisely. Makes sense. She defends PDFs. Oh gosh. One last one. One final good one. There's some good ones. I love how you changed the narrative to her not liking black people. That's hilarious. Good for you. Okay, fair enough. And she was the same one that almost got blacklisted by the music industry for speaking up a few years back. Okay. But ultimately, we can see where we're going with this. You know what I mean? I think it's a little ploy to get a pardon for a sibling who's been, as it's stated just now, has been imprisoned, sentenced for being a rapist. Okay, that's what I think that's about. He's trying to angle something so he gets a reduced sentence or he gets a pass. You know what I mean? But ultimately, yeah. Again, you've got to learn. A lot of these celebrities don't care about you. They don't care about you. They care about the dollar in America or the pound note. That's what they care about. They sort of, you being fans is a means to an end. Okay? And that's how it goes. As I said in the Black People's Court video, a lot of it lies with you as well. Because I think the system have long since worked out that when it comes to y'all, that they can say anything out there, and right and wrong is a matter of opinion. And you run with it, and that's it. That's where it ends. Anywhere else, you know, a PDF is wrong, point blank. That's it. And if you entertain that, they cut you off. There's cut-off points. With y'all, it's a discussion. Oh well, that was years ago. He was young then. He didn't mean to do it. Oh, he shouldn't reveal his age. There's always some stupid excuse when it comes to y'all. And that's the difference. So it's twofold, really. She doesn't care about you, and she's taking the opportunity to do what to progress, do what she needs to do, be it with Trump or be it with her rapist brother getting off. And the other side of the coin is you don't have any. You people don't have any backbone anyway. You're always bending over for any opinion. As I've just said. So yeah, it is what it is. All right then. Later.